All right. Hey, how are we doing? Welcome back to Edge of Indy. If you haven't seen Edge of Indy on Livecast or you haven't picked up Edge of Indy on the audio podcast, welcome to the show. Happy to have you here. Let me tell you what Edge of Indy is all about. The show is put on by Site Strategics. We're a digital marketing firm focused on agile marketing here in Indianapolis, Indiana. And we really wanted to connect with organizations, local Indianapolis entrepreneurs, innovators, movers, and shakers, and also featuring people and organizations out there that are helping Indianapolis be an awesome place to live and visit as well. So we talk about choosing local often here in Indy, and that's what Edge of Indy is all about. So I want to introduce some friends of ours here in the studio. We've got Brittany Simpson, digital marketing strategist of Site Strategics, with a glass of wine.
Hello, Indianapolis.
Nothing wrong with that picture whatsoever, right? It's just going to go downhill from here. But the purveyor of this particular elixir, we certainly appreciate him coming in. It's Marcus Fischer, trade marketing manager of Anheuser-Busch. I know that bloody name.
Also, my new best friend, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus, for my wine.
Pleasure.
This is a great way to start the show.
Only downhill from here.
Now, she's only had a little bit. The tumbler over there literally is Diet Coke, I swear.
This is Diet Coke and not wine, and this is wine, so
okay.
Nobody panic.
No, we're panicked. Well, welcome to the show, Marcus. Appreciate it. And do you know what you have wrought?
I'm learning as I go. Yes.
Oh, my Lord. And I've got a big empty glass. I'm just pointing that out, and boy, did she just...
We're very quick friends, Marcus and I.
I'm going to have to start seating all of our guests over here just so I can at least get a little bit before we go live. Well, welcome to the show. First things first, we read this morning that Anheuser-Busch is actually sending 3 truckloads. Could you put the glass down? My gosh. No. 155,000 cans of emergency drinking water to help communities in the Gulf Coast area as they recover from the hurricane, now the tropical storm Harvey. The company says it's actually donating at least $25,000 to the Red Cross there. Mm-hmm. To assist in the Harvey relief funds and efforts. So we just wanted to give that company a huge kudos for stepping up during this incredible time right now. So, I mean, kudos to Anheuser-Busch and all the local affiliates to be able to do just that.
Well, thank you. I'll take all the credit for that.
Mark, that's fantastic, man.
No, we've had a long-standing partnership with the Red Cross.
Cool.
And we have a brewery in Houston itself. So it's one of those that's hits local and it's home, and we're going to take care of the people down there.
Absolutely. And that's part of why we talk about choosing local and having local connections in business, is because that's where a lot of companies, big and small, can really do the best work and kind of bypass business, because you do have a civilian and citizen responsibility. And whenever something happens in the local community, it's great to be able to see those type of... Oh, sorry. Anyway, the focus here of the show is to really be able to promote businesses such as yourself. So what we're really here to promote, actually, is the upcoming Indianapolis Wine Festival, which I understand provides an opportunity to sample close to 200 wines from around the world. Mm-hmm. That is fantastic, and we've got one.
I brought a Chilean Cabernet Sauvignon, yes.
Oh, my gosh, that is fantastic.
This is one of the wines that was sampled last year. Uh-huh. And we imagine they'll come back again this year. But it is truly a celebration of food, wine, and friends. Last year we were at American Legion Mall, and I had the pleasure of last year working for the production company that owned this event. So I'm kind of the founder of this festival.
Oh, very cool.
I took the opportunity to move to Indianapolis and work for Anheuser-Busch. So now I'm on the sponsor side. So we're the official beer of the event.
That's awesome. This is the second year for the event, right?
Second year, yes.
And it's September 15th and 16th, but you have a new location.
New location, right? Which we're excited about. It's downtown Pan Am Plaza and Georgia Street.
That's a great place. I used to work very close to there, and that's a hot poppin' place. So
it is.
That should get a lot of traffic for you.
A lot of just after work crowds on Friday night walking over there. Yes.
Very good. I'll be there.
Now there's 200 wines there.
Well, and I would like to sample all of them.
I'm just wondering, are there other wines here? Anybody? Well, we're certainly going to sample that. That's for darn sure. or we already have. This event is actually pretty unique as far as ticketing goes. Can you tell us a little bit about the different levels of tickets and what each includes?
Certainly can. So there's really 3 levels of tickets. There's the Connoisseurs Club, which is the highest level ticket, the VIP ticket.
Cool.
$120 online, $140 at the gate if there's still any available. And that'll get you access to complimentary wines, obviously, and then your own complimentary food in the Big Red Liquors Connoisseurs Club.
Big Red Liquors has special discounted prices, and then you're also getting a free pint of beer with every ticket. Tell me about that.
Sure. So
Thank
Big
you.
Red Liquors is the official sponsor of the event from the retail standpoint. So all the wines will be available for purchase at a discount through Big Red Liquors during the event itself. And they're also selling discounted tickets. So you can buy them online for $35, but $30 at Big Red Liquors location.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. And could I ask you, is this event rain or shine?
It is rain or shine. Last year it rained, and we saw a lot of rain, yes.
But people drank through it, right?
They sure did.
That's what you do. You drink through it.
Any melody, any event whatsoever, you just drink through it.
Drink through it.
So you certainly have. What are we looking at from an attendance standpoint for the event? Now this is the second year, obviously. So you're still
over the 2 days, about 5,000 total festival attendees.
Wow.
Be 2,000 on Friday and 3,000 on Saturday.
Okay.
And again, the venue itself can accommodate much more than that, but there's the progressive number to say this is probably what it's going to be like this year compared to the inaugural year last year.
Sure. Any other vendors that are there at the Indianapolis Wine Festival?
Anheuser-Busch, as you mentioned. So if you get your complimentary ticket, get you the samples, then you get 1 free pint of beer. So we're bringing in the Stella Artois Airstream, which will be on Georgia Street.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
It's a great mobile marketing vehicle. And you come up, walk up there, give your ticket, and you'll get your free pint of Stella.
You have some great partners for the event, too. Partners and vendors. Do you want to name some of them? Because we're all about giving shout-outs where they're due.
Tom Wood, Luxury Vehicles.
Yeah.
Is also the official sponsor of the DD ticket, which gets you complimentary sodas or water.
Okay.
Which is a smart play for this event.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I won't be doing it, but some people do.
Just go sleep in the Airstream.
Absolutely right. And then there's about a dozen local restaurants that are participating that will serve their best dishes out there on site. So the ticket gets you the samples for wine for free, but then you have to buy your own food out there.
Very cool. Well, you also work with another organization, Folds of Honor. We'd be remiss if we didn't touch on some great work that you're doing and getting done. So can you tell us all about that?
Yeah, sure. So this is a charitable event when it comes down to it. The proceeds go to Folds of Honor, which was the same as last year. Last year was split between O'Reilly's Foundation and Folds of Honor. This year, Folds of Honor has taken the funding. And Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch has a long-standing partnership with Folds of Honor as well. So we did this year the America cans and the camouflage cans you might have seen.
Yeah.
All the proceeds of those went to Folds of Honor. So this is an event that comes close to home for us, even though it's locally. There's got a national flavor to it as well. And the proceeds benefit Folds of Honor, which is fallen military victims.
Can you can you explore if anybody hasn't heard of Folds of Honor before? Can you tell our audience what that campaign is all about?
I'm not going to do it justice, but yes, they are a military charity where they actually are trying to help individuals that have come back from different wars and are down on their luck. So that's what the funding's for.
Gotcha. Very good. Well, I mean, an incredible noble aspect, and a portion of the proceeds also come from the festival. Will benefit that group as well as the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society as well. Right?
That's correct. That's with the partnership with Intercom here in Indianapolis. So we're going to use this event to raise some funds for them locally. Again, it's a local event, and that's what we're really interested about. We're a global brand, Anheuser-Busch, and this is global wines from all over the world, but this is a local event with the money staying here locally.
Roger that. That's fantastic.
That's what we're all about.
Absolutely. Boy, you almost want to do a broadcast from that event.
I'm sure we can make that happen.
Yeah?
Yeah. Create like a radio row.
Yeah, the media comes in and we can do some on-air live wine testing.
We could do drunk history.
It could be a Game of Thrones so you can stay the longest.
Yes, we have so many opportunities here.
I like that. We could absolutely dive into those themes, I'm just seeing a lot of wreckage coming from this, but you know what? We'd love to give you some shout outs and be able to lift up the event. So let's talk and see what we can do to be able to help out there, because those proceeds going to those organizations are very, very important. And I mean, with Anheuser-Busch doing what they're doing in Texas, we couldn't be more proud of that brand. So let us know how we can help you in that space. I got to ask, even the first event, right?
Mm-hmm.
What funny things did you come across? Some oddities at the end of an Indianapolis Wine Festival.
Two things come to mind initially. Number one,
he's ready and armed, man.
I had nothing to do with either of them.
Where were you?
we had the monumental downstorm of rain on Friday night.
Sure.
So North Street and American Legion Mall, which is in that valley, was a little bit underwater. When I say a little bit, the power company and the tent company and the stage were underwater.
Oh.
Whoa.
So we like, how are we even going to open this place up the next day? Well, everything dried out. We had good vendors that are able to do it, and we had a fantastic crowd the next day. So that's one. Two, because of all the rain, there were some wet areas, and we found a pair of heels the next day that someone decided got stuck in the mud.
Yep.
I'm just going to go barefoot instead.
Yep. That was me.
I respect that woman. Good for you. She drank through it. That's what she
did.
did. She drank through it.
That's what it's about.
I don't need these things. Gonna check them off and sprint. Yeah, that's fantastic. Anything else that was pretty interesting? Except for, I mean, that's huge. I mean, just for the stage to be, I mean, us from a tech standpoint, we just got scared hearing that entire dissertation.
Yeah.
But any other interesting stories come out of last year?
There are some pictures of bales of hay. I'm not sure where they came from, floating down North Street. Which kind of was like, this is Indiana. Bales of hay floating down the city
you don't
streets.
see those every day? Like,
You do not.
that's interesting.
So if you're interested in seeing any other oddities, well,
That's a good place to
not
start.
talking about Brittany right now. Just saying. You check out the Indy Wine Festival. Let's get some dates of the event.
September 15 and 16, Friday,
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay.
At Georgia Street and Pan Am Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets can be bought, like as I mentioned, at Big Red Liquors or online IndianapolisWineFestival.com.
Now, do you have group purchases and the like?
Yes, you can call the production agency and they will actually do group discounts.
Fantastic.
Is that what you're going to do?
Well, hey, we're also we could possibly do that, but we could also connect with some of our Facebook friends, and certainly from our audio podcast listeners. I'm sorry, but you got to join the Facebook Live broadcast. Make sure that you jump in and throw some comments out about who we're talking to, and even pose some questions to our guests. So if you're interested, jump in. We got a lot of people really excited about some Go Marcus.
Go Marcus. I have a question. What's your favorite kind of wine?
I'm a Pinot Noir.
Oh.
It's a delicate wine, but it pairs well with a lot of good foods.
What do you like to pair with it?
Cheese.
More wine.
That's why you're my friend.
That's right. Yep.
She didn't ask me, did she?
What kind of wine do you like?
I'm a Shiraz.
A what?
Shiraz and Shiraz.
What kind is that?
It's a mixture. I think it's a Cabernet Merlot kind of thing. Well, it's not really as light as Merlot, but it's
kind of a mutt dog,
pretty much. Yeah. Absolutely.
He hasn't even been drinking.
I haven't even been drinking yet. All right,
and
so
he thinks I'm out of control.
I'm just raising the bar. I'm just trying to keep ahead of you. You can follow Indy Wine Fest on Twitter at Indy Wine Fest, on Facebook at Indy Wine Fest, and Instagram. And I'm sure there's going to be some fantastic Instagrams going on for Indy Wine Fest at Indianapolis Wine Festival. And you can also check out their website. We'll go ahead and throw it on screen, as well as the show notes at Eventbrite. Just search for Indianapolis Wine Festival and Eventbrite. You'll be able to find that. Folds of Honor, you can find them at foldsofhonor.org, as well as on Facebook at Facebook Folds of Honor. Go check that out. That's pretty important stuff. And if you're not aware of that program, that cause, check it out, because you can certainly help contribute. And as local companies watch the show and are aware of these causes, we champion you to jump in there and give to the same causes that Anheuser-Busch is doing and Indianapolis Wine Festival. So, any final thoughts regarding the Wine Festival and where you were looking to see it go in the future?
Rain or shine, you're gonna have fun drinking wine. That rhymed.
That was great.
To do it, but
That
yeah.
was
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh, that's like a tagline. Isn't it?
I forgot to mention we have entertainment both days as well. So on the entertainment stage, there's some local acts that are participating. Karma is one day.
Okay.
And Dos Idios, I think that's how you say it, are participating. So there's some musical entertainment. Again, it's just a celebration of food, friends, and wine.
Fantastic. And well, let's give the dates again: September 15th and 16th. That's a Friday and Saturday.
That's correct. Yes.
And what times again?
5 to 10 on Friday.
Yep.
3 to 8 on Saturday.
Very good. Very good. All right, get your wine on. Thank you so much for being in here and be able to share the love of wine. Right. Say thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
No, you're more than welcome. We'll certainly check out, and we want to connect with you and see what we can do for you. Maybe even at the event. Who knows?